Mini Monster seems to be, I don't know, if exclusively beverages, would you say? It seems
I would
like
say that because
yeah.
I had something from Mini Monster. Because I am a theme park journalist, so I need to put myself in there and experience all of it. So I looked at the menu, and it's got like just mostly drinks. There's like teas and boba, and I've had boba once or twice. And like Scott, it's not my thing really, but okay. So I go, I want the silliest thing that I can get. What's the silliest thing here? And they have what you were saying, Monster Cloud. It is a drink with cotton candy on top and then Fruity Pebbles on top of that. Now, I'm a big Fruity Pebbles fan, as some listeners might know. It's my favorite cereal. I could finish a box in like a day. I've done it before. So I ordered a Monster Cloud. It was a strawberry black tea, and they added boba to it. And I was not prepared for the size of this. Let me show you guys a photo of this.
Did you get the light bulb glass?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Look at this. This photo does not even
I
do
can barely
it justice.
see the glass because the cotton candy.
Let me hold.
Top
This is how big it is.
Yeah.
And I carry it away, and 3 women, I sit down next to them, and they start laughing. And they're
It's
like,
not the first time that has happened.
No, that's true. And that won't be the last.
Why'd you sit next to him?
Well, I should have run out of there, like hiding it, trying to hide it.
Oh, it's in the store. You didn't go out to a bench.
No, well, I eventually do. I eventually leave the store with it. So I immediately regret doing this because I can't eat a full cotton candy. I'm not going to sit here and eat a giant full cotton candy. Jason's looking at me crazy. He's shaking his head.
You dug your hole. Now lie in it.
So once again, we're being asked to hear about how your eyes are too big for your stomach. You bought too much delicious food.
I thought that it was a smaller poof of cotton candy, and it was not. It was like a full-size cotton candy on top of this plastic container. So I'm eating this like what feels like flavorless cotton candy. It's why it may have had a flavor. I'm eating it. Anytime there's a piece of like the Fruity Pebble on it, it would give me a little flavor, and then that would be fine. But I'm eating this going, what the hell did I do? I can't. So I eat like probably 10% of it, and I go, I got to get rid of this. So I walk out into CityWalk, and maybe it's me being self-conscious, but everyone's staring at me. I have a giant thing. People are wondering what it is. It's also like peak time when people are leaving the park. So
And
there's droves of people just going by me, and I'm like trying to figure out like what's going on. And I'm like, I needed to go into guess, but I can't go into guess with this. This is too much. I'm so embarrassed now. So
these are invented. Were you stoned? Were you super stoned?
No. I just didn't
Everyone was looking at me.
This is
I actually was a little stoned when I went up there, and I survived.
Incident free.
Well, no, I would never do that. I would never desecrate CityWalk with an altered state of mind. So then I have to, also, here's my theory. I got to get rid of this cotton candy. I can't, but I don't want to throw it away in front of the store because I don't want them to see that I've thrown away what they've just worked so hard to make.
I can think of like many avenues and alleys to duck in.
So I go to a garbage can that's nearby, and I just rip the cotton candy off the top and just throw it away. And I go, okay, that's fine. So now I start drinking the drink. The drink is disgusting. The drink is like
What was it? It was raspberry tea or blackberry tea?
Strawberry black tea. I was drinking it, and I'm like, first of all, you can't drink it with a straw because the fucking boba gets stuck in the straw. The boba is this insanely sweet kind of like cherry taste. And I'm like, I keep having to open the lid and suck out the bottom of it.
Well, did you have a big boba straw?
No, I should have gone back and gotten a big boba straw.
What? You get into these paradoxes and
paradox.
You get into these impossible scenarios,
these stress nightmares.
God.
And I'm like, this sucks. So now I'm trying to figure out.
You gotta have a boba straw when you're drinking a boba drink, baby.
I was on a time crunch too, so I needed to leave. This was much like the Disney World situation where I had a limited amount of time. So now I go, this drink is disgusting. I don't need the calories from the boba. I gotta dump this. So now I try to go to the bathroom. You know, the bathroom right by the Hot Topic by the lockers,
which we determined is the worst
bathroom.
Like a bus station level. People passed out in the hallways. It's a mess.
So I go to that. I go, okay, fine. I'm just gonna go in there, dump the drink out, and throw it away. The bathroom is closed. It just says it's closed.
There's trash cans along the way,
but I don't want to put a full liquid into the trash can because I find that's rude. I feel like when a person's pulling out the trash, it'll spill everywhere. So I'm just like, I'm going to dump it out and then put the plastic in. So I go out all the way into the parking lot in front of Universal into like the bushes, and I dump everything out there. It's like boba everywhere, a big piece of orange, and then I like run away and throw the plastic away.
This is very satisfying to me because I feel like often you make me play the fool. But in this story, you, sir, are clearly the fool.
Fair enough. I'll take
false
that.
problems building in your head, as if you would ever be the rudest person to the custodial staff of CityWalk
Well,
in
of
an
course.
entire day.
But if there was a full, like, large, like, cup full of liquid and you're pulling the bag out, what if there's a hole? It gets all over this poor CityWalk worker's, like, shoes, and then, like, I won't know it. You're right. I won't know that I've ruined this man's night.
But on the other end, what if a squirrel or feral cat had gone by and gotten sick off of the boba or choked on a fruity pebble that was foreign to its system? There could be multiple dead animals passing out around that
That's true.
universal fountain as we speak.
This is just like the chaos theory discussion in the film Jurassic Park, a fine universal release from 1993.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum, when he says if you dump a monster cloud drink in the Universal parking lot, there's a typhoon in Japan. So that was I hated it. I hated Mini Monster.